when your legs don't work like they used to before, and I can't sweep you off of your feet. Will your mouth still remember the taste of my love? Will your eyes still smile from your cheeks? Darling, I will be loving you till we're 70. And baby, my heart could still fall as hard at 23. And I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways. Maybe just the touch of a hand. Well, me, I fall in love with you every single day, and I just wanna tell you I am. So honey, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking out loud, maybe we found love right where we are. When my hair's all but gone and my memory fades, and the crowds don't remember my name, when my hands don't play the strings the same way, I know you will still love me the same. 'Cause honey, your soul could never grow old, it's evergreen. And baby, your smile's forever in my mind and memory. I'm thinking about how people fall in love in mysterious ways, and maybe it's all part of a plan. Well, I'll just keep on making the same mistakes, hoping that you'll understand. But baby, now take me into your loving arms. Kiss me under the light of 1,000 stars. Place your head on my beating heart. I'm thinking
evening, everyone. On behalf of Eileen and Will, I would like to extend a warm, early summer welcome, a very, very warm one, to this very special gathering of love and friendship between two very happy and excited people and all of you, their closest friends and family. Marriage is a promise made in the hearts of two people who love each other. It takes a lifetime to fulfill. Within the circle of its love, marriage encompasses all of life's most important relationships. A wife and a husband are each other's loving companion, teacher, confidant, listener, critic, and best friend. It is into this relationship that Eileen and Will have chosen to enter. Both met each other many years ago, but it wasn't until a few years ago that they ran into each other again at a restaurant and struck up a long and friendly conversation. A warm and interesting connection was made that evening, which gradually led to dating. Over the many months and years that followed, Eileen and Will's relationship has grown closer each and every day, with more care, trust, and confidence, both learning a lot about each other's personalities, their likes and dislikes, what makes them smile, and what challenges them. In April 2017, Will surprised Eileen with what she thought was going to be a fun trip to Florida, but instead he swooped her away on a cruise to the Bahamas. While out at sea, on top of the deck, and at sunset, Will knelt down on his knee and confidently asked for Eileen to marry him. Thoroughly surprised, of course, and with happy tears, she emphatically said yes, and they come before all of us here today to formalize their lifelong commitment in the bond of marriage. Eileen and Will, now is the time which you have chosen to become husband and wife. We are here not only to witness your commitment to each other, but to celebrate the love and trust you have found for each other. It all began as a friendship, and through many different conversations, actions, and experiences, those essential feelings of mutual respect, care, trust, and confidence has evolved into a love that is fundamental to a long and lasting relationship. You all know that their lighthearted and generous and fun-loving personalities are infectious, allowing everyone around them to feel welcomed and loved. You both know that you must communicate with each other and be open to communication, which after so many years together, we truly understand is a lot harder than it sounds, right? Words must be said softly and listened to carefully. As family and friends, you all form the community of support that surround this special couple. Each of you, by your presence here today, is being called upon to uphold them in honoring and loving each other. Always stand beside them, never between them. Offer them your love and support, not your judgment. Encourage them with your kindness and loving hearts, and honor this marriage into which they have come to be joined here today. Eileen and Will wish to take a moment to remember those special friends and family members who are not with them here to share this most memorable day, especially Hazel and Paul Condon. They are all deeply loved, missed, and will always be in their hearts and minds. May their enduring legacies and spiritual presence here today and always continue to influence Eileen and Will's lives, providing love, strength, and courage to be the best wife and husband they can be. Now, just as Will is so very grateful to his loving mother Hazel for guiding, encouraging, and supporting him in his life, so also does Eileen feel very strongly that the years of unconditional love, affection, and encouragement given to her by her wonderful mother Teresa has helped shape her life into the loving, compassionate, and thoughtful woman she has become today. In a simple and heartfelt expression of love and respect, she would like to offer a symbolic gift of beauty and gratitude to the woman who has helped to guide and greatly influence her life. To share our first reading this evening will be Jessica Condon.
Above all these things, walk in love, which is the bond of perfection. And let the peace of God rule in your hearts, to which also you were called in one body, and be thankful. Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly, in all wisdom, teaching and admonishing one another with psalms, hymns, and spiritual songs. Sing with grace in your heart to the Lord. Whatever you do, in word or in deed, do all in the name of the Lord Jesus, giving thanks to God the Father through him. Wives, be in subjection to your husbands, as is fitting in the Lord. Husbands, love your wives, and don't be bitter against them.
Now, Eileen and Will have chosen to incorporate the ancient Celtic ritual of hand fasting into their wedding ceremony. Hand fasting is a dedication of intent where the couple clearly states that they are marrying on their own free will. Okay, good. Eileen and Will, as your hands are bound together, so your lives and spirits are joined in a union of love and trust. The bond of marriage is not formed by these cords, but rather by the vows you shall make. For always and forever, you hold in your hands the fate of this union. Above you are stars, and below you is earth. Like stars, your love should be a constant source of light, and like the earth, a firm foundation from which to grow. May these hands be blessed today. May they always hold each other. May they have the strength to hang on during storms of stress and the darkness of disillusionment. May they remain tender and gentle as they nurture each other in their fervent love. May they build a relationship founded in love and rich and caring. May these hands be healer, protector, shelter, and guide for each other. And as witnesses to a marriage, we need to know that you are indeed committed to entering into this relationship. By affirming your intentions before the love and support of your family and friends, you will express that commitment. So, Will, I ask you, will you take this woman, Eileen Berglund, to be your wife, that you may live together in the bond of marriage? You promise to love and honor her, comfort her, and be faithful to her, so long as you both shall live.
I will.
Very good answer.
Got me tied up.
She's tied up. Eileen, will you take this man, William Condon, to be your husband, that you may live together in the bond of marriage? You promise to love and honor him, comfort him, and be faithful to him, so long as you both shall live.
I do.
The tenets of a successful marriage are those in which love, patience, and understanding are an integral part and are clearly illustrated in our second reading, to be read by Caitlin.
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. Okay, just kidding. But if you guys know my dad and Eileen, you know that they love The Princess Bride, and especially the wedding scene. And now for the real reading. Happiness in marriage is not something that just happens. A good marriage must be created. In the art of marriage, the little things are the big things. It is never being too old to hold hands. It is remembering to say, I love you, at least once a day. It is never going to sleep angry. It is at no time taking the other for granted. The courtship should not end with the honeymoon. It should continue through all the years. It is forming a circle of love that gathers in the whole family. It is doing things for each other, not in the attitude of duty or sacrifice, but in the spirit of joy. It is speaking words of appreciation and demonstrating gratitude in thoughtful ways. It is not looking for perfection in each other. It is cultivating flexibility, patience, understanding, a sense of humor. It is having the capacity to forgive and forget. It is not only marrying the right partner, it is being the right partner. It is discovering what marriage can be at its best.
Before you are joined in marriage, I must remind you both of the solemn and firm nature of the relationship into which you're about to enter. The vows of marriage that you share are meant to convey a true and intimate expression of your love and commitment for each other. So William, you go first, please. Look at her, not me. I, William, take you, Eileen, to be my wife.
I, William, take you, Eileen, to be my wife.
I promise to encourage and inspire you.
I promise to encourage and inspire you.
To laugh with you and to comfort you.
To laugh with you and to comfort with you.
In times of sorrow and struggle.
In times of sorrow and struggle.
I promise to love you in good times and bad.
I promise to love you in good times and bad.
When life seems easy and when it seems hard.
When life seems easy and when it seems hard.
When our love is simple and when it is an effort.
When our love is simple and when it is an effort.
I promise to cherish you.
I promise to cherish you.
To always hold you in highest regard.
To always hold you in highest regard.
These promises I make to you today.
These promises I make to you today.
All the days of our life.
In all the days of our lives.
I, Eileen, take you, William, to be my husband.
I, Eileen, take you, William, to be my husband.
I promise to encourage and inspire you.
I promise to encourage and inspire you,
To laugh with you and comfort you.
to laugh with you and to comfort you,
In times of sorrow and struggle.
in times of sorrow and struggle.
Promise to love you in good times and bad.
I promise to love you in good times and bad.
Life seems easy when it seems hard.
When life seems easy and it seems hard.
When our love is simple and when it is an effort.
And when our love is simple and is an effort.
I promise to cherish you
I promise to cherish you
and always hold you in highest regard.
and always hold you in the highest regard.
These promises I make to you today
These promises I make to you today
and all the days of our life.
and all the days of our lives.
Good. For thousands of years, lovers have exchanged rings as a token of their love and commitment. And may these rings remind you both of your unending spirit of love and commitment. So, Jason, if you could please present Eileen's ring first. Okay, place it on her left hand here. Repeat after me. Eileen, please accept this ring
Eileen, please accept this ring
as a sign of my love and
as
fidelity.
a sign of my love and fidelity.
I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
of my constant love and devotion,
of my constant love and devotion,
which I pledge to you today
which I pledge to you today
and all the days of my life.
and all the days of my life.
Fits nicely. Sure. Take this ring, Eileen. Okay, his left hand there. Repeat after me. Will, please accept this ring
Will, please accept this ring
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
as a sign of my love and fidelity.
I give you this ring as a symbol
I give you this ring as a symbol
of my constant love and devotion,
of my constant love and devotion,
which I pledge to you today
which I pledge to you today
and all the days of my life.
and all the days of my life.
All right.
Sure it's
slides
on there.
nice. You are two lives, two people, so very different, yet so similar. Together, you now stand as one, ready to share your future as it comes. Remember that honesty and kindness are fruits of love, and with care and trust, the best is yet to be revealed. As Eileen and Will begin their new life together, we ask God to watch over and walk beside them, to keep them safe, healthy, and happy. And in an expression of our best wishes to you both, I will finish with an Irish wedding blessing. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the warm rays of sun fall upon your home, and may the hand of a friend always be near. May God be with you and bless you. May you see your children's children. May you be poor in misfortune, rich in blessings, and may you know nothing but happiness from this day forward. Now, for as much as you both have consented together in the bond of marriage and have pledged yourselves each to the other before your many family and friends, it is my sincere pleasure and privilege to pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, my kiss your bride. I introduce you, Mr. and Mrs. Will and Eileen Condon.
Do you hear me? I'm talking to you across the water, across the deep blue ocean, under the open sky. Oh my, baby, I'm trying.
Boy, I hear you in my dreams. I feel you whisper across the sea. I keep you with me in my heart. You make it easier when life gets hard.
Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
They don't know how to
best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again. Lucky we're in love in every way. Lucky to have stayed where we have stayed. Lucky to be coming home someday. And so I'm sailing through the sea to an island where we'll meet. You'll hear the music, feel the air. I'll put a flower in your hair.
Though the breezes through the trees move so pretty, you're all I see as the world keeps spinning round. You hold me right here, right now. Lucky I'm in love with my best friend. Lucky to have been where I have been. Lucky to be coming home again.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's my great honor and pleasure to introduce to you our parents of the bride. Please welcome Therese Cipoletto and her husband, Tom. Ladies and gentlemen, our ever so cute flower girl, Olivia Berglund, escorted by our ring bearer, Sean Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, our matron of honor, Doreen Starr, escorted by our best man, Jason Condon. Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, please welcome Mr. and Mrs. William Condon. I love you, baby, and it's quite alright, baby. You wanna know me like baby. Just take me when I say, oh, pretty baby, don't bring me down like rain. Everything you say, you're just too big good to be true.
We said we'd walk together, baby, come with me. That come the twilight, should we lose our way? As we're walking, the hands should slip free. I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind? Wait for me.
We swore we'd travel down side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each time I stepped forward so differently.
true. Oh, but you and I know what this world can do. So let's make ourselves clean, so the other may see. And I'll wait for you. If I should fall behind, wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley you're here. Beneath the oaks bough, soon we will be with. Should we lose each other in the shadows of the evening trees? I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. I'll wait for you. Darling, I'll wait for you.
Should I fall behind? Wait for me.
Let's have a nice hand for Bill and Eileen one more time, everybody.
Well, hello everyone. It's a beautiful day for a beautiful couple. A beautiful couple in love. And this couple loves to surprise people and keep them guessing a little and off balance. That's who they are. So last year, on April Fool's Day, they told us that they were engaged. Well, we were so excited. And then we said, wait a minute. Who gets engaged on April Fool's Day? Like, who proposes to someone on April Fool's Day? How do you do that? And who says yes? Well, they do. So let's fast forward to this past April Fool's Day, which happened to fall on Easter Sunday. I usually end up saying our parents' family prayer, but I add little embellishments to it. And they all, and I mean my family, my loving family, they all affectionately tease me because apparently my prayers are too long. They're detailed, sometimes a little political, and a little specific. Okay, so they all chuckled during that, and then after the prayer, they said to me, would you say the prayer at our wedding reception? I said, what? Because I know how they feel about my prayers. And then I said, good one, you're joking. If you are joking, I'm laughing. Good one, you got me. And then I saw the look on their faces change. And I said, but if you're serious, I'm very honored. So, here we are. So for the prayer tonight, I thought I would do something very special for them. Something that they would really like. And kind of a surprise, because they like to be surprised. And my surprise is this. Can we all just have a moment of silence? No, that's not going to happen. Because tonight is their night, and you know what? They asked me to do this. They're adults. They knew what they were getting into when they asked me. And you know, it's their wedding day, and I think they should get what they asked for. So, today's prayer is all about my younger brother, Bill. Oh, and I also found out today his name is Will. Well, it's about Will, getting married to his Irish lass, Eileen. I asked ask God to bless Eileen and Bill and all gathered here to celebrate their love. I ask God to bless this bride and groom with every happiness, love, laughter, fun, good health, and a long, wonderful marriage filled with the love, support, and companionship of all of us. And now for my personal part. I ask God, if He has time, to maybe bless them with a couple of special little pleasures. Like maybe they could have some more close encounters with Bruce Springsteen at concerts. Or maybe they could go to a Yankee game and they're winning, and who knows, they're sitting next to Derek Jeter. That would be so cool for them. One thing that would be really cool would be if maybe Eileen could expand her menu preferences. Maybe she could take a walk on the wild side and try a little steak. Also, I would like to ask for peace. Peace for the Jets and the Giant fans in the Berglund and the Condon households. And if possible, please help them to come up with some better nicknames than Buffalo, Bill, or Leans. In closing, oh yeah, please grant them the energy to continue the fun lifestyle that they have. And in closing, I'm going to read the Berglund family prayer, which is really what I was supposed to do in the first place. But as I told you, my prayers are long. But they knew what they were doing. So here it is, the Berglund family prayer. Bless us, O Lord, and these thy gifts which we are about to receive from thy bounty. Through Christ our Lord. Amen. May God provide for the wants of the poor, and may the souls of the faithful departed, through the mercy of God, rest in peace. Amen. Love you guys.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Janet.
All right, first of all, I'd like to thank everyone for coming here on this wonderful day. We're celebrating marriage between this fantastic bride and groom, so thank everyone for that. Much appreciated. I'm sorry, I'm usually good in these situations. I'm usually not nervous, but alright, so usually I prepare by writing everything down. I usually type everything out, I print it out ahead of time, and I'm usually reading off something. But I accidentally lost it, and it's actually Martin's fault, because 2 days ago, he told me the story about him and his brother at his dad's wedding. And they were the best man, they went this whole speech, and he said we accidentally lost the speech the night before, and I told myself I wasn't going to do that. And thanks, Martin, appreciate it. You have it?
Yeah, here.
I don't think this is it. Message from Aunt Janet and Barbara. Happy birthday, Kenny. I don't get it. It's not even Kenny's birthday. First of all, it's my birthday tomorrow, so thanks, Ken. All right. So anyway, one of my good friends told me that if you ever get nervous during public speaking, just in order to boost your confidence a little bit, just look at someone who's less attractive than you are. So that's hard to do, but Martin, if I awkwardly look at you, that's why, so sorry. Alright, but seriously, so I don't know if most people know this, but I actually met Eileen way before anyone else in my family did. I was blessed to have Eileen as my teacher back in 7th grade. She taught the art of gymnastics, so yes, most people don't know this. And I I remember the first time I had Eileen as a teacher, I was so happy because before her, believe it or not, there was this really old teacher there that actually taught when Will, Buffalo Bill, whatever you want to call him, he was there. And so he's been there forever. He was known as being very handsy with the kids, and this is, even, it was still, it's unacceptable now, it was even unacceptable then, but, so I didn't have him. There was this other gym teacher, I won't name her name either, but she was also a little touchy-feely, and no, seriously, one year, she gave me a physical fitness award just so she could kiss me while presenting the award. So I was thrilled that I would have someone else as a teacher, and even more thrilled that it was Eileen, just because not only was she normal, she was genuinely awesome, so I was really happy for that. I remember one of our first interactions, I was in gymnastics class. It was in 7th grade, I thought it was cool, I'm still not, but I thought I was back then. And I was, she was teaching gymnastics, and I was, they have the pommel horse, you guys know what that is? So I still don't know how to do it. So we had these different gymnastics things, and I had to do this one, and Eileen was my gym teacher back then. She said, all right, Jason, go do the pommel horse thing, and I was, my head was like, oh, I'm gonna come up with the best line. Pommel horse or gymnastics for girls. And she just looked at me and didn't even laugh and just said, all right, you're running laps for the next 5 minutes. So, we were instantaneously best friends. And then several years after that, I realized, after reflecting about all this, I realized Eileen's sense of humor, my dad's sense of humor was just going to jive very well. I realized they've always got along, and a couple of years after that, I'll just take you on a little journey in high school. I know this isn't supposed to be about me, but you gotta just you gave the microphone to Jenny, you gave it to me, this is what's gonna happen. So I went to a nerdy high school. We didn't have our own sports team, so I would always have to go back to Jonathan Dayton High School for the actual sports programs. So every day after school, my dad would pick me up for our away basketball games and would drive me to whatever school we were playing. So I never had time to change in the car, and or I never had time to change in the locker room. So I'd always change my clothes in the car, and it was kind of awkward. But I always did it in a way that nothing would ever be exposed. I'd do it methodically, right? Shorts would come off, maybe I'd take my tighty whities off, put the compression shorts on, but I always left the shirt on in case we were driving by anybody. I would just cover up. So I don't know what happened, but one day I accidentally just didn't do that order, and my shirt was off, chest was birthday suit, everything was out, and we're driving by Scotch Plains Middle School, and just to give you an example of this guy's sense of humor. He decides to ask for directions, and I'm just full birthday suit, little kids just going out to the cars, walking across, oh my God. And this is a true story. I made everything else up. This part's actually true. And oh my gosh, so he pulls over, and there's this female crossing guard. He just rolls down the window. I'm like, he's not doing this. There's no way he's actually doing this. Sitting there, and the female crossing guard comes over, and I talk about just red face, pasty white body, just mortified. And I don't know what was worse, my just embarrassment or her shock / disgust, whatever you want to say. But anyway, this guy's a funny guy. He's embarrassed me many times, so.
We're gonna try that.
Yeah, that's. What else can I talk about, you guys? So, listen, they both have a great sense of humor. Obviously, and Janet brought up earlier that they're both huge football fans. My dad made the smart choice, New York Giants fan. Eileen, unfortunately, is a Jets fan. But,
Know your audience.
sorry. But we love them both for it. But it's great to see them both, come together on a football Sunday, and we would, we would never root for the Jets, but just to see my dad genuinely happy when the Jets do something good, like not have a Mark Sanchez butt fumble, just anything, it's great. And then when, the Giants obviously were awful last year, but just to see, Eileen happy when the Giants, it just means it's true love, it really is. So the first football Sunday when I went over to our house, my dad's house to watch the games, Odell Beckham scored a touchdown. He's doing some stupid dance or whatever. And I don't know if you've ever watched a game with us. My dad has this awful, I won't do it fully, but awful shriek of a yell where it's like, woo! And he jumps out of his seat. And if you're there, you have to just hold your ears and cringe. And Eileen is happily smiling and just so happy and in love. It is just, how can you not just shrill and hold your ears? I don't know. It's just true love. It's true love. And same token, we watched Ryan Fitzpatrick scramble on a touchdown that day, and we did the classic. Eileen, I don't know if you guys watch games. Eileen, she gets emotional sometimes, and she'll jump up, she'll say, "Run, run, you son of a run!" and just screaming it. And just to watch my dad just be so happy and supportive during all that, it means a lot. It's true love, like I said. And but seriously, from the bottom of my heart, me, Katie, and Jesse, everyone in our family are so happy for both of you guys, and we wish you the best and all the happiness in the world. So, love you guys.
Thank you, Jason.
Hi guys. I'm Eileen's younger sister. When I first started thinking about what I was going to say tonight, it was really hard to think of one specific thing. And that isn't because there's not a lot to talk about, it's that there's so much to talk about. So I decided to go with my very first memory of Eileen, which was when I was 3. She was about 6 weeks, and my mom and I took a walk to Blue Ribbon Cleaners in Garwood. And she was sleeping on the way there when my mom ran into the cleaners, as you could do in those days. Eileen woke up. She looked in both directions, and she started crying. And I pushed her head down and told her to go to sleep. And this went on and on for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I finally put a blanket over her head. And my mother came out screaming, "What are you doing to your sister?" And I knew she was going to be nothing but trouble. So as you know, Eileen is the middle child in our family, and sometimes she gets a bad rap. Making fun of her with Richie is one of my favorite pastimes. But as the middle child, Eileen also has a very special place in our family. She has a great relationship with myself and my brother, and a lot of times she's the family liaison. And if anybody knows Eileen, they know that she values and cherishes her family. So when she introduced us to Bill Will, I knew that she was introducing us to somebody that she cherished and valued as well. So here's the part where you come in, Bill Will. Eileen and I share so many different memories, and she's always been one of the happiest people, most fun people I've ever known. But I've never seen her as happy as she is when she's with you. I mean, you guys are attached to the hip. And it's beautiful, it really is. So I'm so glad that she found you, and your goal. And even though you and your family are Giants fans, it's easy to see that you guys value and cherish your family as well. So I would like to raise my glass and toast you guys. I wish you nothing but love and happiness in your marriage, and I love you both.
Thank you, Doreen. Let's have a nice hand for Doreen one more time.
So about a week ago, I got a phone call from Eileen, and she she told me I was going from the first speech to the last speech, and that she was placing me right before dinner and the party getting started. Strategically, I think she thought it was going to have me keep it short and sweet, but I prepared a list of grievances from our time that I'd like to go over. Just kidding. Where's my mother? This has been a lot of fun for you. Invitations, picking out dresses, and all that good stuff. And in the midst of all of it, I don't know if it's dawned on you tonight, you've successfully colleged up and married off all of your children. Speaking from first-hand knowledge, you did a pretty damn good job. And I think we did a pretty awesome job when it came to picking in-laws. Which, Bill, leads me to my first thought of tonight. Today was so much easier for my mother and I, knowing I was walking Eileen down the aisle to you. It is the biggest decision she can make in her life, bar none. And I'm glad she chose well. So, if you don't already know, let me tell you what you signed up for. You literally have landed one of the most stubbornest Irish women I've ever met in my entire life. But with that stubbornness comes fierce loyalty, fierce love, a competitiveness that throughout my childhood brought out the best in me. And I know that she will bring out the best in you. As I was getting ready for tonight, I was jogging through memories and sometimes having a beer getting choked up, and other times just laughing a little bit. And I just kept landing on this one memory from 1997, when Eileen first got her license. And she was driving a 1983 Chevy Cavalier Brown. And it goes, and one morning I get woken up, and it's Eileen hysterically crying. And I jump up, I'm like, what the hell is going on? She goes, I got into a car accident, I hit a tree, I left the car there, I need you to come. So I'm like, I'm looking at the way she's behaving, I go, holy shit, like this is not going to be good. And in my head I'm thinking like the redwood tree, the like Big Sur in the redwood forest. So we start walking towards the scene of the crime. And as I'm seeing like a trail of leaves going in like a circle. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And as we get closer and everything comes into vision, she hit a sapling, literally no thicker than and instead of going in reverse, she drove in a circle and made the circle of leaves around the tree. Nonetheless, to her, it felt like she hit a redwood. And I find all too often life is like that, right? We lose focus of the important stuff. And in the day-to-day stuff, you hit these obstacles, and you feel like it's a redwood. But the great thing about love and time, as you look in the rear view mirror, it's just a beer. It's no thicker than you. So I thought it was a good lesson in life. So I hope on days when you feel like you hit a redwood, think about Eileen's 1983 Chevy Cavalier, and remember the important stuff. So in addition to the research that I knew that I did for tonight's speech, I was, told I was supposed to give some pretty great wisdom to impart. I only have 5 years of marriage under my belt, so I didn't know how much I could offer. But I did stumble upon one thing that I thought was pretty awesome. And here it is. Marriage is awesome until it gets tough. And then it gets awesome again. And in between the awesome and the tough, it's boring and mundane. Full disclosure, I shared this with my wife and she said it's honest. Barren is a trap. Master the boring and the mundane. Surprise each other with kisses out of nowhere, with date nights on the spur, with love notes in your ShopRite lunchbox. If you can master the boring and the mundane, you guys will have a great life together. Bill, I'm thrilled to have you in my family now, and you will always be my baby.
Thank you, Richie. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, let's have a nice hand for Richie, Doreen, and Jason. You're that on wrist, baby, you're fast asleep. Go in the back. so wide. How can I hurt when I'm holding you? Come on now. Touching warm, reaching out, touching day, touching you. Here we go. Sweet Caroline.
for a chinchilla. Chinchilla with chain smokers. I can think I got to hold my bedroom in the games of a all-black young never sister like a chain show. No, 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 games of the rock. What?
So crazy, my baby. I'm foolish, from Judas, prepare myself. Baby, I don't care. 'Cause your love never mess with me. Baby, you make it a fool of me. I'm just running out of casualties. Baby, you got me, you got me, you got me. Yeah. So well, touch me, scream on my
That was amazing. Can we see that again?
Whoa, 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 check that out, man. Hey, Bill, you gonna come up and sing this with us?
A very good friend of mine once said, look, I don't make bets I know I'm gonna lose. And I didn't listen to that advice, so here I am. And listen, when I asked Eileen to marry me, we sat down to dinner, she was staring at her ring, and I said, you know, what about Vegas? And she's like, yeah, whatever. I said, well, or, what about the Caribbean? She's like, yeah, that's fine too. I said, well, how about Greece? And she's like, yeah, we can honeymoon anywhere you want. I said, no, I mean like elope. Like, we can go to Vegas. I'm pretty sure Elvis is still alive, and I know he'll marry us. So let's go. And she said, no, I have a big Irish family, and she said, we're having a party.
So listen, Mr. DJ, keep the rules, make she looked was way beyond the bed. I love that she's with another, and I saw her standing there. Well, she looked at me, and I could see that before long I never loved her. I never danced with another. Come on now. And I saw her standing there. Oh, will my heart went through when I crossed the road, and I held her hand in my hand. Well, we danced through the night, and we held each other tight, but before we know it, I fell in love with her. I never danced with another. Come on now. And I saw her standing there. Hey, Bill! Hey, Eileen! Congratulations, you guys got married today! We want to wish you guys the best of love, and happiness. Once again, congratulations. Good night, everybody. We're missing dance. Have a great 4th of July week, okay? Yes, I saw her standing there. One more time. Yes, I saw her standing there. Where's Jason at? Jason, get up here, man. Hey, Jason, put the glasses on, man. Put the glasses on. In case you didn't know, it's Jason's birthday, everybody. So we're gonna wish a happy birthday to Jason. Are you ready? 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, hey, hey. 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 Hey, hey, hey.
said we'd walk together, baby, come what may. That come the twilight, should we lose our way? If as we're walking, a hand should slip free, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. We swore we'd travel, darling, side by side. We'd help each other stay in stride. But each lover's steps fall so differently. But I'll wait for you, and if I should fall behind, wait for me. Now everyone,
I will even take you, Eileen, to be my wife. I promise to encourage and inspire you. To laugh with you and to comfort you. In times of sorrow and struggle. I promise to love you in good times and bad.
When life seems easy and it seems hard. And when our love is simple and is an effort. I promise to cherish you.
Always hold you in highest regard.
And always hold you in the highest regard. These promises I make to you today. And all the days of our lives.
Beneath the oak's bough, soon we will be wed. Should we lose each other in the shadow of the evening trees, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Oh, but you and I know what this world can do. So let's make our steps clear, that the other may see. And I'll wait for you, and if I should fall behind, wait for me. Now there's a beautiful river in the valley ahead. Beneath the oak's bough, soon we will be wed. Should we lose each other in the shadow of the evening trees, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Darling, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me. Yeah, I'll wait for you. Should I fall behind, wait for me.